Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Offense may turn out to be a story in this one, Chris. The wind blowing out, so you want to get it up in the air if you're a hitter.
Yeah, it's always a little boost of confidence when you've got that wind at your back. You feel like the pitcher's fastball isn't quite as hard as normal, and you can get on time with some stuff that normally may be by you. So good time to hit. You just want to take advantage when you have an opportunity with a pitch you can drive. Get through it, get it up in the air.
It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Showing the slab in today's game, Chris Sale. How about a report on him, Chris?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Ready to go now, Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. And we're underway.
Damn.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
There we go, Chris.
Next offering is fouled back.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ball to strike. And a strike to Gleyber.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Here's a 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Down the right field line, that's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Torres round second on his way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Batting third, catcher.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Dylan Dingler.
Aye.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and he popped it up. Albies should have this one. Acuna snags it on the run. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Wenzel Perez.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Riley Green, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
El Mago coming to the dish. Line drive, knocks it down. Throw on to Olsen. Baez going on the play. And that's the inning. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Tigers 1 and the Braves coming up. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back at Truist Park. And today's starting pitcher, Tarek Skubal. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike two.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
In the dirt. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Eli White.
Well, this guy commands a lot of attention, both at the plate and on the bases. When you talk about that game-changing speed, it really is a distraction. And I tell you what, when I had teammates that had that kind of speed, I loved hitting behind them because, you know, many times they were in scoring position. So easier.
Acuna runs. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Austin.
Here's Austin Riley. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 1-1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Man on second, 2 down.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sean Murphy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. End of the first from Truist Park. The Tigers lead it 1-0. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in Atlanta, on now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Detroit Tigers are off to a good start to the season, and Singy, their record is good, but it's kind of what we expected from them.
Yeah, I think they tell you they're nowhere near satisfied with how they've done so far. They know they're viewed as favorites as one of the top teams in the league, and they want to live up to that billing. If they want to make their run to the postseason a little easier, though, I think they need to turn it up over the next month, really push to the All-Star break.
Sale, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. The 1-1. Just
That's
missed.
ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
The 2-1. Ripped to short. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Wenzel Perez.
Stepping in, Wenzel Perez.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits.
Slider. Low outside.
Sale checks the runner, and he's back safely. 1 out, the runner at second here at the top of the second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Eric Skubal digs in now.
Hey!
Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Strike 2.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate. Attack it just like it's any other hitter.
And that just misses. In the air, left field. White settles under this one, and that is that. 1 left for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the second, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. And that one hammered. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Now in for the Braves, Eli White. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Man at second.
That's a ball.
In the air, right field. McKinstry on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Mauricio.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Swings over the top of that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now a chance for Michael Harris II. Harris in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back in Atlanta Truist Park. On to the third inning. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
Low inside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Got him. 1 out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now he's challenging the called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. That one hammered but pulled foul. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Nope, that's inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Next to the Tigers, catcher Dylan Dingler.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now, Dylan Dingler flied to right his first time.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
All 1.
Circle change. Low inside.
Two down, nobody on.
Aye!
Four-seam fastball. Low middle. All right, Chris. Come on, Chris.
And it
That's
is
the ball.
2 and 1.
Slater. Middle outside.
Just
ball 3.
missed. Riley Green in the on deck circle.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
3-1 is on the way. Right through there for a strike.
Let's get it going, Braves.
Payoff pitch. Up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here's Riley
left
Green.
fielder, Riley Green.
Up the middle, over to Albies, and that will end the inning. Tigers lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off
so
the
in now
Braves
is the Braves pitcher, Chris Sale.
Sale.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Torkelson steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that's fouled off. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Out towards right center field. McKinstry takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Foul ball there. 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
just misses. 1-2 to count.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Tigers 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Atlanta, start of the fourth, Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ground ball up the middle. Albies slings to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Jahmai Jones. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball 1.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
At the plate, Wenzel Perez. Safe at second with a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man at second. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, he beats it, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
One out, runner at second. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1.
Inside, ball 1.
One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. In the air to left center. White on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Tigers, pitcher Tarek Skubal.
Now here is Tarek Skubal. Fly to left his first time. Swinging a foul out of play. Perez stands at second with 2 gone. swing and a high fly ball left field. White has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Tigers grab one on this RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. That one at triple digits.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that misses. Ball 1. Here's a high chopper and a foul ball. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball 2.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Sean Murphy. Doubled his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. It's the Tigers 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Gleyber Torres.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Spencer.
Now at the plate, Spencer Torkelson. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. He swings and fouls one off.
Circle change. Low outside.
Fastball for a strike.
That's out.
Slider. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the catcher up to hit, Dylan Dingler, 1 for 2.
Hey!
Dingler, 27 years old. He made his major league debut in 2024, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The other way. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
White.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Dubon at the plate now as he chases after that one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Torkelson takes it to the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Struck out swinging his first time. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's the automatic. High fly ball out to center field. Perez settles underneath it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back at Truist Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Riley Green will hit next.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
Chris Sale back to work.
Outside.
Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. that back to the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javi Baez digs in right side. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 3-0. In there at the knees for a strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
In the air to left center. Harris under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman,
Jahmai Jones, the next to hit. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. The 0-1. And that skips in the dirt.
Circle change. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Tigers are shut down there. They're up 2-0. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Ha-Sung Kim.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Out towards right center field. McKinstry. Long run into the gap. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Braves.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. The other way, and he beats the shift. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Braves.
Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to
Torkelson over to Baez. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Tigers 2 and the Braves nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Kinley.
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers.
Wenzel Perez.
And that's in for a strike.
That ball's foul.
Overhand curve. Low inside. Let's go, Tyler.
1-2 now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Low outside. Here we go, Tyler.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Low inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Breaking ball
Fastball
misses
3.
down and away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder Zach McKinstry.
Now it's going to be Zach McKinstry. Called strike right there. McKinstry wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
High inside.
Ball.
Slider. Middle inside.
The 2-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, pitcher Tarek Skubal.
2 down, base is empty. Tarek Skubal up now for the Tigers.
Hey!
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Tigers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Will Vest, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Finnegan getting cranked up as well.
Ball.
That one's in there. That is strike two. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. One away. Big time out leading off the home seventh. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes Austin Riley. And he chases that one below the zone.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That's towards center. Perez settles under it. And there's two away.
Up next for the Braves, catcher.
So here's Murphy now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Can't glove it cleanly. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, the tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back in Atlanta Truist Park, ready to begin the eighth. Gleyber Torres now at the plate. So they turn things over to the righty, Joe Jimenez.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Got it. First out in the top of the eighth.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Torkelson in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And the 1-0. There's the strike, 95 of that
Ball two.
2-1 now. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Dylan Dingler.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. 1 for 3. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder
Riley Green getting ready to hit. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Dingler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Braves nothing. This is Braves baseball on the Show South.
Now pitching for
Back
Detroit.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Will Vest.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Going to second, out of bounds, safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Tying run at the plate. Jackknifes out of the way.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Torkelson under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder Michael Harris.
And now Michael Harris II.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Outside low. And that's ball 1. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. Torres over to first. Now 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one almost got him. Here's a 2-0. And another ball. Ronald Acuna Jr. would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. That one finds the zone. And now 3-1. The Braves with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch is in there. 3-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. To kick the 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 3-2 on the way. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
Back now and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Baez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey! Ball 1.
In for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Jones batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball, that's in.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Perez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
That's ball 2.
Just
Ball
missed. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. It's the Tigers 2 and the Braves nothing. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here.
We're
back, and on the mound is the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Back to the top of the order now. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Albies now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2. That one way inside. One and two here. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, two strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Matt Olson. 0 for 3 with two strikeouts and a ground out. On a line. And that'll do it. The Tigers take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.